Hi, Big Tractor Power fans. This video comes to you from a rye field located in east central Indiana, where a 275 engine horsepower John Deere 5820 Self Propelled Forage Harvester is working with a 677 cubic inch capacity 716A Forage Wagon harvesting the crop. In this presentation, I would like to share this Forage Harvester and Wagon's production history, specifications, and original price tag. But first, let's head out to the field so that you can see and hear this big chopping team at work. The 5820 was new for model year 1982. John Deere began manufacturing self-propelled forage harvesters in 1972, and with the release of this machine, it offered two major upgrades to the product line, with the introduction of a 4-row 30-inch corn head and a sound guard cab for updated operator comfort. The 5820 was manufactured in Ottumwa, Iowa through model year 1986. It's powered by a 10.1-liter John Deere intercooled, turbocharged, 6-cylinder, 619 cubic inch engine rated at 275 engine horsepower. It is fitted with a 145-gallon diesel fuel tank and features a 4-speed spur gear transmission with hydrostatic drive. The 5820 is equipped with a 24-inch diameter cutter head that features a hydrostatic motor drive for self-sharpening of the machine's 40 knives. Customers could order a recutter screen that ranged from a 1/2 inch to 2.5 inches to chop silage from 13 to 70 millimeters. This self-propelled forage harvester weighs in at 14,619 pounds. When the 5820 was new, it had a list price tag of $90,465 for the two-wheel drive model. An optional rear four-wheel drive axle was available for this machine at an additional cost of $10,071. The harvesting attachments had additional prices of $4,729 for the 7-foot windrow pickup and $14,987 for the 4-row corn head. Let's take a look at the material that is being chopped for forage. It's rye, and it's a very thick and dense crop. We can take a look here in the windrow. It's a long material that's being chopped. We can see the head here, and the crop is really almost like a plastic straw. It's hollow inside. It's grown to a pretty mature crop because of a lot of rain this spring, so the forage harvester has a lot of work ahead of it to process this and make it into a finer material to be fed to the cows. This 5820 self-propelled forage harvester is filling John Deere 716A forage wagons. They were manufactured from 1979 through 1989 at the company's Welland Works located in Welland, Ontario. This factory is famous for building the original John Deere Gator. The 716A is the largest forage box ever offered by the brand, standing at 16 feet tall, 96 inches wide, and 277.4 inches long. It has 677 cubic inches of carrying capacity and will hold up to 16,925 pounds of silage and forage material. The 716A can be mounted on a John Deere 1075 four-wheel wagon that will hold up to 20,000 pounds, or a John Deere 1275 six-wheel wagon that will hold up to 24,000 pounds. This steel-sided forage box was manufactured for 8 years with wooden floors and then upgraded for its last 2 years of production to poly floors for easier unloading. It requires a 540 RPM PTO tractor to unload silage and had an original price tag of $11,000 when it was new. Here we can see the processed forage coming out of the 5820. It chops up those long stems that we saw in the windrow into fine pieces, and it's going into these bags. They're 9 feet in diameter. They're going to seal the silage in and allow it to ferment to become feed for the cattle. You can see it's just basically a big trash bag, solid, and it's 150 feet long, and it takes 16 of these wagons to fill 150 feet of the bag. I hope that you've enjoyed spending some time out in the field with this classic 1980s John Deere 5820 self-propelled forage harvester. I would like to hear in the comment section below the video if you chop silage on your farm. Tell me about the crops that you harvest and if you operate a self-propelled or a pull-type machine. If you have appreciated this presentation, I hope that you'll consider subscribing to Big Tractor Power YouTube, where there's over 2,000 videos of farm machines in action. If you would like to see additional content from the channel featuring forage harvesting, continue to view this video for a few more seconds to the end screen for a direct link to 2 more Big Tractor Power YouTube videos. As always, thank you for watching.